Here to give us their side on the matter, we have with us tonight, live via Zoom, Attorney Stephen David, Legal Counsel of Bamban Mayor Alice Guo. Good evening, Attorney. Thanks for making
Good
time.
evening, Gretchen.
Thanks for making time out for us today. I'm sure you're extremely busy.
Hindi naman, okay lang. Thank you.
You're a little dark, but it's okay as long as we can hear you, I guess. Listen,
Yeah, okay.
the first thing I wanted to know is actually, can I ask how long you've been Alice Guo's lawyer? How long have you known her?
I was engaged last after the POGO raid.
That was in March.
April, first week or second week of April,
Also recently lang.
2024.
Recently lang.
Very recently.
Did you know her before?
I haven't known her before.
Okay. And but the thing is that, attorney, you're defending her, right? So
Yes.
I'm just curious, like how you're able to verify her statements. There's been a lot of inconsistencies in the statements that she's given to Senate, right?
No, I was in the Senate investigation, attended all the Senate investigation. I did not find any inconsistencies. In fact, she was very consistent in her answers. It's just that she wants to be sure before answering. But she cannot say yes or no. You know, she is under oath, and she has to think about the answers that she will be giving.
I guess I don't understand why you have to think of the answers when these are they're questions relating to her person, right? Therefore, you should know the answers immediately. So I'll give you an example. For instance, she said her mother was Amelia Leal, but the PSA said they don't have a record of such a person. And then also in her birth certificate, it says her parents are married. But again, the PSA says they don't have such a record for the parents. Again, I'm trying to put two and two together here, trying to understand how you're able to, attest to the veracity of her claims when there are a lot of holes here.
No, the birth certificate was prepared by an informer. She had nothing to do with the preparation or information given in the birth certificate. So how can we fault her for that? And as to the identity of her mother, she was just informed that her mother is a certain Amelia Leal by her father. She never saw the mother in her entire lifetime.
Yeah, but for instance, there was also the issue of the siblings, right? She wasn't very upfront
Yeah.
about the siblings. We only found out about it later on after Senator Risa Ontiveros showed the travel documents of her traveling with the siblings.
During the first Senate hearing, she was asked if she knows this Sheila Leal Guo. She did not categorically say she didn't know. She said, I will check who this person is. Because as far as she knows, she does not have a sister by that name. But after the second hearing, when she had the opportunity to confer with her father, she was now sure that Sheila is her half sister, also a
Ay.
daughter of her father.
Attorney naman, that's a technicality. Eh. You're trying to get us on a legal
Hold on,
technicality. I
Regia.
mean, she's already traveled with the siblings,
16
right?
times, according to the Immigration Bureau's reports. I was avidly following the hearings din po, and honestly, attorney, I was so confused by all the details. So we're hoping you can shed some light. So she did not know this person she was traveling with was in fact her half-sister?
When a father or a man for that matter, had sired several children, will she have to flaunt it over the other children? Kapatid nyo yan, anak nyo yan. Most of the times, the father does not give details as to the other siblings. Diba? Tinatago nila yan eh. So,
Yes po.
we
Pero
cannot
bakit
fault
po sila
her for not
nakapag-travel? So obviously, hindi sila tinago forever from each other because Alice and Sheila supposedly, according to Immigration Bureau records, ay nakapag-travel together 16 times. In those 16, was that under the assumption na hindi nila alam? Mag-anak
They were
sila.
partners. They were partners. But remember, who supplied the incorporators in these companies? It was the father who made the incorporation. The father just named several people in the as incorporators. They never knew each other. Of course, when they started commencing business, they know they were partners.
Okay, Attorney, pupuntahan ko lang po itong preventive suspension ng Office of the Ombudsman kay Mayor. Even if the PAGCOR license was revoked, first of all, kasi nakita ko October 25 yung na-issue yung business permit. Hindi po ba alam ni Mayor Alice na hindi niya tinanong ba na kung meron silang provisional license from PAGCOR, which is a requirement for the issuance of a business permit?
Nung in-issue niya nung mayor's permit ni Mayor Alice, merong provisional license. In fact, subject yan sa stipulation that it can be revoked kung hindi makukuha yung license. But there was a provisional license.
Pero hindi na-renew, di ba? Tapos tama po ba yung appreciation namin ng facts, Attorney David, na kumbaga hindi pa paso yung provisional license from PAGCOR, nabigay niya yung permit, pero after
Correct.
some months, biglang nag-expire, hindi na na-renew. What then happens nga sa business permit ng ganon? Hindi ba automatic na canceled yun? Because that business permit was given, of course, with the assumption na may actual, active, valid gaming license.
By operation of law, automatically makakancel dyan kasi yun nga ang condition. But ang issue dito, ang pinag-uusapan, when she issued the mayor's permit, meron bang compliance yung applicant? Meron. Kaya nga, ang issue lang naman dito, yung pag-issue niya ng mayor's permit eh.
Bakit?
At that time, nung in-issue niya yung act na yan, compliant yung applicant eh. There was a provisional license given by PAGCOR.
Pero bakit hindi po na-revoke ito, no? Kasi
That is another issue.
Correct.
Hindi naman kasi yan ang pinag-uusapan ang issue. Why did she issue a mayor's permit during the time na nag-apply? Because there was a provisional license at that time.
Bakit
Pero
naman po hindi na i-revoke yung business permit nung napaso na po yung provisional license? I know that's a different matter, but out of curiosity, would you know why?
that is actually the argument of the Office of the Ombudsman.
If there is a condition on a certain privilege, that is all automatically revoked kung hindi niya na-comply yung conditions na yun. Hindi na niya kailangan i-revoke yun. Subject to a condition, di mo na-comply, they revoke. Revoke na yun by operation of law.
Correct, but this is, this was her former land, a piece of land, as part of the Baofu land development, which she says she has divested from. She should have, done something, knowing that na-revoke na nga po itong license ng Zunyuan. Bakit wala pong ginawa si Mayor?
Ano ba dapat ang gagawin niya doon? Wala naman siyang participation sa ano na yan, sa operation na yan. Wala siya ron eh. Wala naman siyang role dun eh.
Oh, pero trabaho niya po bilang mayor to make sure that everybody is compliant.
Alam mo, yung pagmo-monitor ng mga POGO operations na yan, hindi siya may trabaho niyan. It's the legal responsibility of PAGCOR. Meron silang 24-hour monitoring operation yan for platform audit. Kasi, there are gamblings here, bidding, etc. Ang government is interested in the taxes that will be remitted to the PAGCOR. So hindi ang mayor ang may gawa, ang may responsibility noon.
But nakikita po natin sa ibang syudad, katulad na lang po dito sa malapit po sa Pasig City, close down
In Pasig,
itong
yeah.
mga POGO. Mayor pa po nagpupunta para isarado yan.
Correct. Kung meron mag-trigger ng report, wala naman nag-trigger sa kanya.
Ibig sabihin wala po nag-report.
Wala namang report na certain irregularity, illegalities are being perpetrated in that area. Di sana nag-trigger yan, nag-create siya ng team para imbestigahan yan, ipadlock. Makialam ka, Mayor, kung makialam ka sa isang negosyo, you will be misunderstood as asking for protection money. Walang trigger.
You're saying she was completely unaware that the business was not compliant?
Ano yung not compliant? Compliant nga siya eh.
No, but you're
Kaya
saying...
nga in-issue yung mayor's permit.
But you were saying she was unaware that may problema yung may POGO there.
Na na-revoke po.
Was she informed? Was she informed? Was there any lead na sinasabing, oh, may illegal dito, allegedly kiniklaim ng PAO. May ganyan. Was she informed of that? Who informed her para kumilos siya? Kasi you don't expect an executive head na pumunta sa bawat corporation at mag-imbestiga na walang trigger.
With all due respect, Attorney David, dumaan lang po ako dyan nung last weekend. No? Sobrang laki niya po sa Google Maps. Hindi lang yon. As everyone has pointed out, it's right behind the munisipyo. 2 times na rin po siya na-raid. Na-raid po siya noong 2023, na-raid din siya noong 2024. Are you saying that wala po siya talaga at all sa radar ni Mayor Guo?
Nung na-raid dyan, nung 2023 yata yun, di naman 2024. Ito lang yung
Correct. 2 beses po.
Wala siya. Wala siya doon. Kaya nga nung pinaimbestigan niya, nag-create siya ng team, naka-file na yung case. So, hindi na siya pwede makialam. Out of the country siya noon eh. So, nung nagkaroon ng raid, out of the country siya, nung pagbalik niya, nag-create ng team to inspect, investigate, meron ng cases filed. Hindi na niya pwede pakialaman yun.
How do you explain her ties to the 2 people who were implicated in Singapore's largest money laundering case? Right, they were co-incorporators of Baofu Land, which again is the company that owns the land that the POGOs were housed on. So how do you explain that then?
She already explained that exhaustively in the Senate investigation.
Yes, okay. Attorney, she said
She was a meat dealer. She was a meat dealer, right?
Yeah.
She was a hog raiser. So, supplier siya ng karne sa Clark, sa mga restaurants, hotels. Then, she met Huang Zijiang, the owners of various restaurant operations in Clark. So, over time, naging confident siya, naging kaibigan niya. So she invited this guy to duplicate what is in Fontana in Bamban, because she had this 7-point-something hectares of land which she wanted to develop. Siyempre gusto niya kumita, negosyante siya eh. So she enticed Hu Jia, mag-create ka. It was intended for housing and construction facilities. Yung article of incorporation ng Bapa is for housing facilities. Diba? So, they started small. Partner sila, 50-50. Dalawa lang sila, si Jiang. And then, nung hindi na kaya ni Mayor yung financial contributions, kasi ano lang ang kaya niya, lupa lang. So, as far as she's concerned, she's only up to the capitalization na lupa lang ang kanyang ipoprovide. But then, madidilyot kasi nagpapasok ng pera si Hu Ziyang.
Yeah.
She decided to divest. At that time, si Hu Ziyang nag-source out na ng kanyang mga partners na hindi naman niya kilala. Hindi naman niya kilala kasi itong mga contacts ni Hu Ziyang to eh. So hindi niya kilala.
Right.
Ang kilala niya si Ziyang ata yan.
Right,
Yung
right.
sinasabi nila na wanted sa Singapore, nalaman nga lang natin
Right.
yan sa Senate.
Zhang Rijin and Lin Baoying are the names.
Yeah,
Attorney.
yeah. Na-meet niya,
I
nalaman
get-
lang niya yan sa Senate na involved sila sa mga ganyang
I understand.
activities.
I heard what she said at the Senate. I know she said that she was unaware of their criminal backgrounds.
Correct.
But my question to you is that really plausible? I mean, you're painting her out to be a sharp businesswoman, right? And as a sharp businesswoman, don't you think that one would at least know about the criminal backgrounds of your partners? You're saying that she was
She knows
completely unaware?
she knows her partner, who Ziyang, a known entrepreneur, restaurant operator in Clark. She knew this Hu Ziyang.
No, I'm talking about
She
the
was
2 that were implicated in the money laundering case.
She did not know this because these are the partners of Hu Ziyang, Huang Ziyang. These are the partners. Kasi when she backed out from the negotiation, from the business, kasi she cannot provide with financial capitalization, hanggang lupa lang. This guy outsourced from other investors. Hindi si Alice yun eh. Hindi si Mayor Alice ang naghanap ng mga investors. Isa lang ang kakilala niya doon.
Okay, attorney, dito na lang, no? Well, ito na nga, nagsalita na si Ombudsman. Ano naman ang game plan ninyo? Are you going to file an appeal against the preventive suspension ni Mayor Guo? Kasama na dun, syempre, yung mga ibang kasamahan niya sa munisipyo ng Bamban. What's the game plan there, as much as you can tell us?
Ako kasi I always believe in the sense of fairness and integrity of the ombudsman. So ako, kung makikita niya yung depensa namin, I'm sure ma-enlighten siya, makikita niya wala namang illegal sa ginawa ni Mayor Alice. Wala illegal dun eh, kasi kaya nga ako, magpa-file ako ng by Thursday na motion for reconsideration with request to lift the suspension. Kasi when the ombudsman sees this defense, kasi hindi naman tayo nabigyan ng privilege ng chance to present our side, I am confident that this ombudsman, who is a very fair guy, will see the light na, wala naman palang wala naman palang illegal dito. Kasi ang issue lang, nag-issue ka ng mayor's permit, meron namang provisional license ang ginrant mo. Kung hindi mo naman i-grant to, matatamaan ka naman ng dereliction of duty. Red tape ka pa, anti-red tape ka pa. Di ba, within lang yan eh. Within 72 hours, dapat mag-issue ka ng mayor's permit.
Attorney,
Okay.
sorry mawalan tayo ng oras. Yung executive session matutuloy po ba? Dapat, I think roughly middle of this week siya nakaschedule.
Bukas yun, bukas.
So tuloy bukas.
Okay.
I know.
Wala na
Tuloy, pero hindi
pag-asa
naman kami
na,
kasali doon.
Okay.
Wala na pag-asa na mapa-DNA test po sila, Lin Wenyi at Chen Zhongko, mga pauwi. Saan na po sila?
Alam mo, sino ba nag-allege niya na nanay yan o kapatid yan? Di ba, ang allegation is just allegation. Allegation is not evidence. So kung ikaw, ina-allege mo yan, dapat i-prove mo yon para maniwala. Kasi ang problema sa social media, allegations pala, pinaniwalaan na. Sila ang nagkiklaim eh. Dapat sila magpatunay.
Okay.
We don't have to act, we don't have to respond to that.
Okay.
Burden of
As far as we know, categorically, hindi niya nanay yan.
Okay. We will continue following this story, beginning with your executive session tomorrow and as well when you file the motion on Thursday. We thank you so much for your time tonight. Attorney Stephen David, Legal Counsel of Bamban Mayor Alice Guo.